What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blaze, and today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, hopefully you guys are having a very good day today. So today we have another no item run. This is definitely one of the easier ones here. The reason why is because the units here are so good, and honestly it shows you that you actually don't need to have a full rainbow or have every unit at rainbow status, because if you guys see here on my team here, before we go into the gameplay here, my Rose is only SA 5 out of 10 and he has 0 orbs put into him. So the reason why is because these units here, there's so much attack lowering that it's like a piece of cake. It's just like super simple. And the main reason why is because of Omega, Cell, and also the Skinny Boo here, where I did realize on my last run on my showcase with the items on the team that he actually lowers attack by 20%. Now he is at level 10 links here, but it doesn't really matter because none of the units share these links with this Majin Buu, so completely irrelevant. And also we have Shattered Limit, which is only attack and defense plus 5%, but not a big deal here, to be honest. And also we have here Hit. Hit is one of the reasons why we have this complete. He's only 55%, but he's only there for creating the key spheres because it does heal us up here in this event here. Also, he does have a medium chance to stun, which is very clutch. And also he gives a defense to STR, so that's also very important, especially with the damage reduction here. Alright, so now we're going to the gameplay and see how I beat the event. Boom! Alright, so now we jump into the gameplay here. So this is a very good turn here. So we are against the Majin Buu category. Now you could have a whole run with a bunch of Majin Buu here, but you know what? This first one is very good. So now we start off here with attack minus 100%. The reason why is because we have double Omega, and we have the Skinny Buu here who lowers attack by 20%. So each Omega is 40%, so I automatically go for the fat Majin Buu here. Reason why is because he is the biggest threat, and also we have, I guarantee, 2 attacks from the Skinny Buu here. So that's going to be very good damage here. Again, we have a beautiful crit and the additional super, so this is looking very nice here. And again, we have attack minus 100%, so even if we get supered, this is going to be double figures here, even for the Skinny Buu here as well here. So here we go with the Skinny Buu here, just like that. Boom, that's 1 attack. And then he gets additional guaranteed super attack. And because he's at 100%, then he could maybe get a 3rd super attack, which we do get, which is very good. And again, this is like a piece of cake here, especially if everyone's part of the Majin Buu category. So you can see here, he does not dodge, but we take basically 3 figures, double figures, because again, it's enemy attack minus 100% for this turn only. But I definitely want to keep this rotation here, where at least I have a Omega on each turn here. So now we took care of Buu here, which is very fine. And honestly, I'm not too worried here, because even though we have here no attack reduction, we still have here units that can stun, and also we also have units that can lower attack here. So I automatically go for Videl here to try and get the stun, because she does attack twice here, and to see if we can maybe survive this turn here, because we only have to survive this turn to have our rotation set up. But we still have the attack reduction from Cell because we are facing 2 enemies, so we are lowering the attack by 20% at least here. And then there we go. So unfortunately, no stun for Videl, which is fine, but we are going to lower the attack here with Cooler. Now Cooler is very good because he's also supporting Cell, because he is part of the transformation boost here, so that's still very good. And then now we have this turn where it's, instead of minus 100%, it's minus 80%, because again, Rose, he's also lowering attack by 20%, and he's supporting Omega by 50%. So this turn here is very strong. And again, just to show you that if you're an average player, you can definitely do this run here. This is why I do enjoy these runs, because not only is it a challenge, but it's also, I guess, a showcase to any player out there that feels like you need to have a full rainbow units here to do this type of event. It's really not needed here. You just have to pick good units here, have a good game plan, and then you can see here, boom, there we go. We just take out the units here. Pretty simple. Now, if my Rose was rainbowed, I would probably beat this event way faster, but still, we still beat this event in 17 minutes, which is exceptionally very good compared to the Truth or the Mass Negan. Shout out to them as well there, no hate. Again, this is the view from an average player here. So there we go, boom. And then again, pretty much simple. Now we have rotations the way we want it here. Hercule doesn't stand a chance. Of course, we're going to use Hit to heal up those the HP, because he does create the STR key spheres here. So now we go into the second turn here, and I'm looking just in case we have like multiple enemies at the last round, which we do not. Now this is where it becomes very tricky, because Cell only has his passive against 2 or more enemies. So I kind of have to like level the playing field here. So I decided to keep the Majin Buu on rotation. The reason why is because at least we had that guaranteed 60% attack reduction, so we don't really have to worry about this. Plus he's also gained a boost from the Cooler here, because he's also part of transformation boost. So again, Majin Buu is very good here. He actually aged up pretty well, to be honest, because that passive completely took me by surprise when I realized that he actually lowers attack by 20%. So that is basically the key here, is to have that constant 60% attack reduction every single turn, maybe 80% when Rose comes on, because that's an extra 20%. So we do get supered, and you can see here we only take 84k. That is insane from a super attack and extreme super battle road. So again, this is almost dummy proof, especially if you use any items here, because you take 0 damage basically here. Alright, so there we go. We're going for Goku here, because I believe he has the most HP out of the two here. But I could be wrong here, but you can see here now we're taking double figures, and it's really just very simple here. So I am going to lower the attack here for Goku as well, so Cooler won't be in danger. And you can see it takes double figures. So again, Cooler is also part of the game plan here. So now we have this turn here where it's minus 80% attack. So again, this is like super easy. This is definitely easier than the physical one with the LR Buhan or Gotenks, because that is a little bit of RNG. This one here is just like 10% or even 5% RNG here. But again, you can see here I'm going for Goku, and then I start to go for Gohan, I believe here. Let me see what happens here. Oh, I keep going for Goku. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so many double figures here. Again, Rose is only not even 55%, he's only SA 5 out of 10. But again, it just shows you that characters with their passive are still very deadly here. So now this turn here, I realized that we are going to take out Goku. So I decided to go for Gohan here, because next turn, Cell is going to lose his passive. So I definitely want to make sure that doesn't happen. And then I'm pretty sure I go for Gohan here. Do I not? I'm pretty sure I do. It would make more sense here. And by the way, this only took me 2 tries here. The first try I screwed up because I misplayed here. So I decided to do it again, and basically it was like very simple here. Alright, so here we go. So we have the damage reduction, and also we're getting 50% defensive support from hit here. Alright, so I guess I do not go for Gohan here, which is very shocking. Alright, so here we go. Then here comes the Majin Buu. Now I did give him more crits. That's very good. And then we do have a chance to stun here. So if hit stuns, that's very good. So let's see what happens here. Oh, we do get the stun, so that's very good. And now this is basically GG here. So I am going to transform with Cooler, I believe. Let's see what happens here. That Cooler at max level 10 doesn't matter anyway, because none of these other units share his other key links here. And big bad bosses, like in Extreme Super Battle, you're always going to have it, because these guys hit so hard that it's like you're always below 80% anyway. So big bad bosses at level 10 doesn't change anything. I decided not to transform here. Very interesting. Okay, here we go. And yeah, you can see here that Gohan's health is just way lower than Goku's. So we're just chopping through it very easily. And then here comes Cooler, 1.6. Very nice. Alright, so here we go. Lower that attack. And do we kill you off here? We do. Okay, perfect. So now we're on to the third round again, where HP is still like around 50%. I'm pretty sure we get the Dokkan attack here, but because of hit here, we are able to heal up here. But again, this turn minus 80%. So I'm definitely going to go for Vegeta here, I believe. Because I think he has the most HP. I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure I do here. So let's see what happens here. So right now I'm kind of deciding who I should put in the middle. But I'm pretty sure I leave Skinny Buu here because he's more built than Rose here. So I definitely put Skinny Buu in the middle, and I go for Trunks. No, I go for Vegeta. There we go. So I definitely go for Vegeta here because he does have the most HP. Alright, here we go. And Rose, I have no fear whatsoever because, again, the enemy's attack is minus 80%. So this is very easy. This would have been way more easier if every unit or every enemy was part of Majin Buu category, because it could be possible. But unfortunately, we didn't get that run there, which I'm completely fine with. And you can see we're just taking double figures. This is so easy. Like, I couldn't believe I didn't do this the first time. But you know what? It is what it is. And basically, just try and error here until you find the right units. Right now, the one I'm having difficulty, it's definitely the Extreme AGL. That one's pretty hard. to no item run because that's really based on RNG, to be honest. And then I'm also having trouble with the int one, or sorry, the int one. The int one, where it's basically super int versus extreme tech. That one is a little bit of a challenge, to be honest, because I don't have to support 50% Gohan, so that one is taking a bit more time. But I'm almost there. I'm for sure almost there. It's just taking a bit more time for that victory here. So right now I'm going for the Dokkan attack because I'm pretty sure we have it this turn here. And I give all this to hit to make sure we get enough HP recovery. And now we have the Dokkan attack. So now it's looking very, very good. I just have to make sure that we keep Cell's passive activated because it's very, very important here. Alright, so here we go. That's the Dokkan attack. And we should maybe take out Vegeta here. I'm not too sure. Let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. And then here comes Omega. And yeah, Omega is just really, really good here. Very good damage here. And who did I aim for with Cell here? Cell, who'd you go for? Yeah, I went for Vegeta, the additional super. Very, very good. Again, in Extreme Super Battle, when you're doing no item runs especially, every additional attack counts here because it helps out quite a lot here. And do we get the stun? No stun from hit, but that's okay because we're taking only like 10k of damage, which is very good in Extreme Super Battle. And now we're back to full HP. So again, this is very, very simple, very, very easy. Now, I'm not too sure if I actually transform with Cooler here, because I think we have enough to take out Trunks here. I'm not too sure. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so I do go for a transformation. Right, perfect. So yeah, so basically by doing this here, we have a very good chance to kill Trunks here, and then move on to the third round. Alright, so here we go. And again, Cooler is at max level 10, but doesn't really change anything. Because again, there's not any units that share the exact same links as him, except for Fierce Battle and Big Bad Bosses. But in this case here, I'm actually not going to connect Omega with Cooler, because unfortunately, the Skinny Boo has a lower defense compared to Omega. So I definitely put Omega in the front here. And I'm just praying that Trunks doesn't super us, which he ends up doing, I believe, here. Yeah, he ends up super attack us. So it's a good thing I did put Omega in the front here, but it was very, very annoying. But you can see we only took 80k of damage from a super attack, which is basically nothing in Extreme Super Battle Road. Alright, so there we go. And then Boo doesn't get a super attack, which is fine because Cooler has guaranteed crits. So right now I'm just hoping and praying that we kill Trunks here. So here we go with the first attack with a guaranteed crits. Alright, there we go. And here comes the second one, very, very clutch. So that should take care of Trunks, and now we go on to the last round here. Now the last round is also based on RNG, because if you end up with 5 enemies with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then you do have to worry about 5 super attacks, which is very, very annoying. So once I saw that we're only facing off 3 enemies, it was pretty much GG here for me, because all these units here are part of the Majin Buu category. So this was actually very, very good here. So then again, we have this turn here, minus 80%, and this is like a complete cakewalk here. Alright, so we give this here to Cell, and we automatically go for Piccolo, because Cooler then later on could transform and do guaranteed crits, so I definitely want to take care of the Piccolo here. Now the only thing is that I'm not too sure if Piccolo is actually part of the Majin Buu, but I know that Goku and Vegeta are part of the category, so that's why also I aim for Piccolo, because I'm not too sure if this Piccolo is part of the Majin Buu saga here. Alright, so there we go, 1.7, very good damage. Piccolo is going down very, very quickly. And yeah, this is just like really simple here. Again, you don't need to have everyone rainbowed. This is living proof here. And Rose is only SA 5 out of 10 again, so this shows you how easy it is if you bring the right units here. Alright, so again, we have this turn here, very, very nice. So I am going to go for Piccolo with Omega. And just in case he does survive, I am also going to aim at Piccolo with the Skinny Boo. And you can see here, this is a roll of hits. By creating those STR key spheres, we are able to heal up with Omega, because Omega's defense is roughly around 100k. So that will allow us to heal up very, very quickly. So again, here, very consistent is what you're looking for. Alright, so here we go, double figures. Again, we have 60% attack reduction, but we also have 50% defensive raise on all our allies here because of hit. So there we go, we take out Piccolo, which is perfectly fine. And then we get the 1.2, which is very strong. So Piccolo is gone, and we get the additional super. So I guess that would make Piccolo part of the category. But then I think we get a third one here. No, we don't. Okay, that's fine. Now we have a 50% chance to dodge, and I was very mad that we did not dodge that attack. But of course he dodges the regular normal attack, which does double figures. So it is what it is. But we do get the stun here on Goku. So now this is the point where I'm like, okay, I have to make sure that Cell has his passive activated. So this is where I decide to rotate him off, because I know that we're actually going to kill Goku next turn here. So I put Cooler in the middle, and then I go for Goku, and I have Cooler go for Vegeta. So at least his attack is lowered, and we have the damage reduction. So that's going to be very, very good here. So we go for Goku just like that, and then I have Cooler aim for Vegeta, just to make sure that he won't do any damage next turn. Alright, so here we go. And then we have Cell go for Goku here, because next turn Goku is gone. Finito, it is what it is. And then boom, strategy in motion. Alright, so here we go. Omega with 1.9, very, very strong. Alright, here we go. And also Cell at the back is getting a double support here, because he's part of full power and transformation boost. So he is getting quite a lot of buffs here. Alright, so there we go. Here comes Cell. And then basically no additional super, which is fine here. But at least now we have the attack lowered for Vegeta, and basically Majin Buu here is going to finish off Goku here. So there we go. All the attacks are in the front, so I definitely put Majin Buu in the front here. Again, reason why he has a 50% chance to dodge. And also he has 3 super attacks. He has a chance here. So this turn here we have minus 80% again, plus defense support. So again, it's just very, very consistent. And of course he decides not to dodge, but you can see here the attack is 23 this time, which is very, very good. And then we go for Goku just like that, and the additional super. Alright, here we go. And then here comes a third super attack. So once I saw that, I'm like, okay, this is GG. Vegeta's not going to survive here for sure. And of course now we get the dodge here. So then here comes Omega, very, very strong. Beautiful. And then next turn I was debating if I should transform or not, because we have guaranteed crits here. So here we go with Rose, and now we have hit. We have all these key spheres. So now if I put Omega in the front, you'll see our HP recovery. So I give him all this to Omega because they have higher defense, and then boom, look at that HP recovery. That is insane. Very, very good. Alright, I give this here to Cooler, and then I give this here to Hit. Yeah, I'm not too worried because we did lower his attack, and we also have damage reduction, but only 40%. So this is why Cooler is very important, because at least he's going to lower the attack here. So if we get super, at least we're going to survive. So then here comes Omega with a beautiful crit, and by that point here I can tell that Cooler's about to finish it off here. So boom, there we go, and it is done. Vegeta is gone, and that is number 5 of the no item run from the Extreme Super Battle Road. So I still have 5 more left to go, and then that was it. It was a pretty simple run, very, very simple. Anyone could really do it. And if you guys enjoyed that, make sure you hit that like button, sub for more videos, comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.